Hey guys, it's Heidi. Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you every single detail about the absolute best moisturizer I have ever tried on my super dry skin and how it changed and continues to change my skin every single time I apply it on my face. Also, if you're new around here, consider subscribing for new videos that will be coming up really soon. So when I was growing up, and I remember especially in my teenage years, I had very oily skin, and I remember of course complaining about that to my mom, and she used to tell me, Heidi, you should cherish your oily skin. It is the best skin type because when you grow older you will not have any wrinkles. So that in my mind sounded like a fair trade-off, like okay. And throughout those years I was really hanging on to that precious thought that gave me hope that eventually I was going to hold some kind of fountain of youth that would somehow reward me. So I would have never imagined that by the time I turned 30, my skin just changed overnight completely. I mean, really, I cannot tell you exactly when, but it just seemed like one day I woke up and I had dry skin. So somehow the universe was playing this very cruel trick on me, where now that I had to enjoy the good part of having oily skin, I just didn't have it anymore. And on top of dryness, my skin became very sensitive, and I also developed a very annoying rosacea, which is a whole other topic for a separate video. So long story short, I very quickly experienced how uncomfortable dry skin is. So besides from the obvious fear of having premature wrinkles thanks to this new dry skin I had all of a sudden developed, it was terribly annoying. It is. I still have dry skin. It did not switch back, unfortunately. It's just, how can I put this? If I forget to use my secret moisturizer in the evening and in the morning, my skin will feel like there's two people stretching it. Sometimes when I try to move my face, it just feels like cupboard. Dry skin is just super annoying and uncomfortable, and if you clicked on this video, chances are that you have already experienced it. You guys know what I'm trying to say. For the next 4 years, so more or less between my 30th and my 34th birthday, I pretty much tried every single moisturizer. I'm not even joking. And I tried a drugstore, high-end, luxury, and all of them seemed to be good in the sense that they did give me some relief, but everything seemed to stay on the surface, and my skin, you know, below that layer of moisture just kind of felt always the same, and it was so frustrating. At some point I think I absolutely gave up. I thought, you know what, Heidi, you are, you know, getting older. This is your new skin. You have dry skin. You can keep trying moisturizers, but all in all, it's going to feel more or less the same. And the sooner you accept this, the better for you. Yes, that conversation actually happened in my mind, and more than once. I literally gave up. And then about 1.5 or 2 years ago, I have to check, I was making YouTube videos, of course, and I was contacted by a Japanese brand. And before I continue, I want you guys to know that this video is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I'm not getting 1 cent out of this video, unless, of course, actually I am, because of AdSense, right? I'm just sharing with you information because I know how desperately you must be looking for an answer for your dry skin, and I found it. I did. So that said, back to my story. I was making YouTube videos on and off, and these Japanese cosmetics brand that I had never ever in my life heard of contacts me and tells me that they want to send me their products for me to try. At that point, I did appreciate the fact, you know, to try new products that could help me with my skincare, but I mean, my expectations had gone from here, which would be an actual good solution for my dry skin, to here. had really low expectations. Nothing could actually wow me when it came to hydrating my very dry skin. I was very wrong. The product that I'm about to share with you guys absolutely changed my life within minutes of its first application, and it continues to do that. What happens is that if I'm very consistent and apply the moisturizer twice a day, my skin feels like before it changed and became super dry. I promise I'm not exaggerating. And before I show you the product and share with you why this product is different, I want to tell you that a very close relative, very close to my heart, struggled with cancer last year. I don't want to say who, because being on YouTube is my choice and I really want to be respectful. It is not my story to tell. While on the cancer treatment, these relative of mine had suffered also from very severe dryness, skin dryness, and she was feeling very, very hopeless about that. So I approached her with these products. She was relieved. She literally told me, Heidi, I have my skin back. I can't tell you how happy I was that it did not only work for me and that it also worked for someone else who was going through a very difficult time. This made her terribly uncomfortable, and I was in a way able to help her. I am making this video because I want to help at least one of you who's also feeling hopeless and struggling with dry skin. I cannot assure you that it will work for every single one of you guys, but if I'm making this video is because I trust that it might. So I can have nothing else on my skincare routine, but I know that as long as I have my Shiawasedo Essence, I'm good. It contains hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid, so it is even better than average hyaluronic acid, because the fact that it is hydrolyzed means that it can penetrate your skin and really deeply hydrate it. You need to try it and feel it for yourselves, and hopefully you will understand. Oh, and also these essence contains hydrolyzed forms of elastin and collagen. My skin changed within minutes. So this is what I do. After applying a generous amount, this is like a serum. It comes with a pump, and these Japanese brand Shiawasedo calls it the product Essence. It is like a serum. It is very fast absorbing, and within, I would say, maybe 20 minutes after applying it, you will start immediately feeling your skin just feels more flexible and just more hydrated. I don't remember the price right now, and I'm going to tell you why in just 1 second, but it is not cheap, and I'm aware of that. I'm going to insert the pricing right here, and then I'm going to tell you why you won't be paying that price. I know, like I said, I do not have a discount code, but this company, Shiawasedo, has actually come up with the most clever thing I've ever heard from a skincare company. So they basically have a monthly subscription, which I'm subscribed to, and you pay $50 every single month, and you are able to order any product from their skincare line. Anyone. They have masks, they have eye cream, they have gels and other types of serums. Their masks are amazing. I think I'm gonna do a complete separate video for that. But the beautiful thing about the subscription is that every single month you're able to order any product you want from their skincare line. Whatever you have run out of, and they will send it to you for those $50. Even if the product is $90 or $100, they will send it to you. So what that means is that you will never be paying more than $50 for this if you're subscribed. And also you're able to cancel that subscription at any time. It's not like you need to purchase a year's subscription in advance or anything like that, so you're not really under any obligations and you're not tied to continue. But trust me, if your skin is anything like mine and you're really struggling with dry skin, let's forget about wrinkles, which is something vain. Let's talk about how unhealthy it feels when you have dry skin. $50 for something like this is going to feel like a bargain. And also, this little bottle I use every single night and every single morning. Maybe I do forget one night every now and then when I'm very sleepy, but using a very generous amount morning and night, this little bottle lasts me 2 months. So when I do the math, I'm actually spending $25 a month to have my Shiawasedo essence and my dry skin under control. And that to me is a really good deal. And I really want these skincare brand to do really well because I feel like they're doing great things for me and that they will continue doing great things for other people. Also, even if you can't afford a separate eye cream, honestly, all you need is this. You guys know that I love the Adore Eye Firming Eye Serum, and it is amazing, but it's also very expensive. I realize it is a luxury only very few people can actually afford. But I tell you, I've tried many times to use the Shiawasedo essence on the skin around my eyes, and it serves the purpose perfectly. And also, it is very successful in reducing the appearance of those lines because it very quickly hydrates the area, and when your skin is hydrated, your wrinkles become a lot softer. My face is mostly dry everywhere, but there's just some areas that are extremely dry, and that's what we call dry patches. So I have one right here, and then I have another dry patch that tends to appear here. I also have dry patches next to each side of my nose, on top of my upper lip. My chin is an area that can become, it just feels very sandy. It feels like sandpaper. So those are the areas where I spend more time applying more product. Also, the company ships internationally, and I have enjoyed in the past free international shipping myself, so you should go to their site and check, because I know for a fact that sometimes they do, and when that happens, it is really an amazing deal because international shipping from Japan is not cheap. So anyways, I wholeheartedly hope that my story helps you guys and my product recommendation works for you too. I truly mean that with all my heart. I think there's very little you can lose by trying it, and a lot of good things that you can earn if it does indeed work for you like it worked for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, because that way more people can find out about my story and this moisturizer that has truly been life-changing for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all again on my next one.